Hey, what's up guys, WhirlXbow back here, and today we are going to be playing some Beast Druid. Beast Druid is a deck that was really popular, I want to say around a year ago. It's basically a Druid deck that's very aggro and interesting. I wanted to try this deck because I was honestly looking online for decks playing the new cards that came out in the mini set. And this one was playing Mistake, which I think might be one of the most powerful cards in the mini set. This card is absolutely ridiculous. And then also Life from Death. 1 mana draw 3 seems really good. So I'm kind of excited to try playing this and see how it goes. And I figured that in an aggro deck is probably the best way. Also, I haven't got to play this type of Druid deck in a long time. Like the last one I played was like that Reno aggro Druid deck that I played, which was interesting and actually kind of fun. So yeah, with all that being said, how about let's queue up the first one and let's see how it goes. All right guys, yeah, with that being said, I'll see y'all there. All right.
I cannot find eternal rest, and neither will you.
So our first matchup is against Priest. Even this stuff is not bad. I think I could mull this for now. But also, like, I have a pretty solid start here. Okay.
Greetings.
Interesting. Okay. So I have a feeling it's big Priest, which is why I'm going super aggressive here. Yeah, so I have a feeling this is big Priest. It is not big Priest. It is combo Priest of some type. So that's interesting. Let's start with this. Most of our deck cost. I want this so badly. Well. Oh well. I was honestly hoping to try and find like something that gives my board like +1/+1 or something like that, like Mark of the Lotus, because that would have been like really good. But alas, we did not find it. So what can you do? 3, 4, 5. Okay, well, I know for a fact the card I have is not going to be good here, or the card I put on top is not good here. Oh, I'm just dead next turn. Interesting. Well,
Reflect in the moonlight.
I can choose to try and kill this and probably lose the game, or I can go face. I think the right call is to go face here, and if he has, oh well, that was like one of the few cards he could have had that were. That was really good for him.
Crystal clear.
Look at the tiny turtles.
This is you have to play, right? So I wouldn't get it from there. Okay. I'm realistically just dead here, by the way. Like, not this turn, but next turn. Realistically, it's going to be heal this up to full this turn, and then silence my board and kill me. His draw is really good for that deck, if I'm being honest. Really good. We just don't have to. I have no way of actually killing that in my entire deck, so. Okay. I'm just gonna hit this here. The reason to concede here is there's just actually no coming back. My deck already has a hard enough time dealing 30 damage. I can't deal 40 to that minion that's about to kill me next turn, and then yeah. Oh well. Let's not queue against this start. Yeah, let's just skip the next game actually. Alright guys, yeah, with that being said, I'll see y'all there. Alright. Next is the Shaman. That's a fairly good card.
This is the life.
Hard mode here to actually find early game cards. I really wanted to keep that, but you realistically can't. Yeah.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
Yeah, this is a decent curve. Turn one we have this. He potentially just goes hero power. We go haunted creeper. Of course you have to hit the 1/1. Ooh. 1/2s are a very good answer to his 1/1s.
Look at the tiny turtle.
I love how Guff says, "Look at the tiny turtles." That's great. I love that. Wait, did we RNG the same portrait though twice? I think we might have RNG'd the same portrait twice, which would be funny. Very interesting angle. I don't like that one bit. I feel like that was a huge misplay on his part. He failed to take into account of the card B's. He thought his 7/4 was gonna be able to solo me basically. Like that's what that play shows me, is like, oh yeah, my dude can just win me the game. When if I have like anything to kill it, he just loses. That's a really, really good card to draw. I'm holding off on the mistake here because I know that Patches is at the bottom of my deck. I guess no, I shuffled a card, so that refreshes that. So I guess I should play it soon. It's a really good card for him to have. That's a really, really good card for me to have. Alright, well I cried out the card Devolve, but that's about it. And you don't typically Devolve against Druid, so I feel pretty safe doing this. If he has a Devolve, he has a Devolve. There's nothing I can realistically do. That's fine. Only those, that's fine. Take that, draw 3. Those were so good. The one card I didn't really want to draw was this. Every card in my deck, the one I did not want to see is the one I drew. Leave him with some 2/3s, but my board is big enough to win me the game depending on what I draw. Moonlit Guidance gets me there. The second Arbor Up gets me there. Mark of the Lotus is very good. Yeah. Come on, Arbor Up. I should have played this. That's my bad. His draw though is so good. Yeah, no. This has always been the problem I've found with this style of Druid. You just get to a point where you have no cards in hand, and I was hoping that Life from Death would help with that. Which was one of the main reasons I wanted to try the deck. I was hoping that Life from Death, giving you 3 new cards, would help and would help you get there. But no, this archetype still feels really, really slow overall. Especially when people can play a 4-mana weapon that gives them 20 power. Must be nice. There's nothing in my deck that gets me here. There's not a single card in my deck that even gets to be remotely close. Yeah. Oh well. Maybe Beast Druid, even with Life from Death, is still not playable. It really sucks because this deck was a lot of fun to play back when I tried it as a Reno deck. It was really fun to play, but now this version, maybe this version is just ass, but yeah, it feels so clunky. It feels like if you lose board early, you lose the game, and if your opponent playing is semi-control, you lose the game. It's very interesting. Let's skip the next one and hopefully have some games go slightly better. Alright guys, yeah, with that being said, I'll see y'all there. Alright, another Shaman.
I will go forward at any cost.
I think I have to do this. I need to figure out what are keepable hands, and I think Market of Lotus is keepable, but it's also possible it's only keepable if you have a 1-drop in hand. Just not having a 1-drop here is like super punishing. Also, it's Renathal Shudder, and I don't know if I can actually beat this deck. Nerubian should help a lot on 2, but if he has Devolve, I just lose the game. That's a really good draw. That was probably the best shot in my deck. Gives me a mini board, and next turn I could go Nerub into Mark, which protects it, which is pretty good. This should slow him down. It slows him down to against anything that's not Devolve. If he has Devolve, he has Devolve, but again, that's not a card you'd typically keep in the Druid matchup. So if he has it, he has it. If he doesn't, this helps a lot and should help stabilize us. He's 1 turn off Flurg, which is also why this is fine. I'm 1 turn off being able to kill him. Feels bad. I'm about to just get my board Firemancer Flurged and I'm gonna cry. Firemancer Flurged Toxin is now doable. Do you have it? Are you playing the Murloc heavy list? Or are you playing the 2 Murloc list? Oh, he actually has it. He's playing the 2 Murloc list. Of course he is. Oh well. It was fun while it lasted. I should have saved the bees for now, if I'm being honest. I would have pushed so much less damage though that I'd think this was necessary. Oh no, he was just lucky enough to hit Toxfin Flurg off the ice fishing. He is playing the Murloc heavy version, so he's just insanely lucky. Checks out, if I'm being honest. Checks out. Oh, there's nothing I could have done. I tried my best, and yet it didn't matter.
I'm 7 moves ahead.
It did not matter.
I shall stand down.
I legitimately lost to the fact that in his list that plays 9+ Murlocs, he hit exactly Flurg Toxfin off the ice fishing. Take skill. I'm prepared to get shit talked by a free Shaman player that got really lucky. Anyways, we have time for one last game, so let's queue it up. Well, he's sending me a whole bunch of stuff in a language I don't understand, so let's read this together. I'm actually genuinely curious. Google Translate. Wow, this hand looks like it's actually playable. I'm prepared to see how I'm gonna lose this game. Brother was the first part.
I see you've brought guests.
Is it in national uniform? I'm not making that up. I don't know what that means. Maybe if I remove this, it's gonna be something different.
Let's see.
I have no idea what any of that means. Interesting though. I should have went for a 1-3. I'm just gonna reply with question marks. I'm gonna go with that in English, please. I have no idea what he said, and yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I guess it's just this. I have a feeling it's Thief. They printed a lot of new Thieves cards, so I can see it being Thief. I don't know, it's just Pirate that's playing a 35 card deck, or 40 card deck for no reason. I'll say, I don't think that there was enough playable.
Reflect in the Manuel.
I should have put this first, that was my bad. I want to get some value here. Hopefully he doesn't have an answer to this way the Haunting Creeper can get bigger. Okay. Interesting angle. Don't know what angle he's going for with an early secret passage. Did he get 2 minions that deal damage? Those are the only 2 pirates he could have hit to actually have an answer to my board. Man, I cannot get any resemblance of luck in these games, man. It's so tilting. I want this. I don't think it matters. I'm pretty sure I'm already too far behind to have any resemblance of hope to actually win this game. But hey, who knows? Who knows? We might get lucky enough to actually get a dub, get a win. Yeah, I have no idea. That new pirate looks insane, actually. Not gonna lie. It looks really good. Bro, what is up with my opponent's draws today? I feel like I'm not drawing that bad, and yet my draw is somehow unplayable compared to what my opponents are hitting. Like, bro, what is this? I genuinely don't even know if this game is still winnable. I think I might be slightly too far behind to have any resemblance of hope of coming back. I do have the advantage of next turn I get to go like this, but yeah. Like, I'm gonna have to play 2 of these. This card, on paper, this card looks nuts. I won't even lie. I'm gonna lose to a guy playing Crag in his deck. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many 1 mana cards I play that draw 3. Especially when I hit nothing.
its own treasure.
I'm gonna do this here into this. I don't know what to do. I don't know how I'm supposed to win. I'm losing to a guy playing Crag, man. Like, genuinely don't know what I'm doing wrong. And I think it's quite literally that, like, I played 2 of these by turn 5 this game. Or turn 6. And even then this card felt like it was awful and did nothing. So I'm thinking that honestly, this card, mentally I just overvalued it. Because to me that card looked nuts. On paper that card looks absolutely filthy. And yet I'm coming to realize that I think the card is bad overall. Do I want to confess this mark? This mark is not bad here. Screw it. He has zap, he has zap. But yeah, no. To be fair also, without playing any cards that draw, oh no, I guess he played 1 Shiny Finder, but he did hit both Swordfish in the top 17 cards of his deck, so I guess I'm also not quite playing against I am losing to this? What in the actual fuck, man? I've lost this game and I don't think there's anything I could have done better. I drew 6 additional cards and I still somehow got outvalued every step of the way. Hit to my face. I draw a dead card. But you're not doing brain surgery. Your play here is as easy as they get. You can even hit, punch you in the face for 10, kill me next turn. Like, you think that there's a 1 card in Druid that deals 7 damage. Why are you roping? I don't know why he's roping. Like, this is a super easy trade. It's quickly hit with your face or hit with this. If you want to play this super safe, you hit with your, like, why did you have to rope? Why did you have to rope? His play there wasn't hard. He had won the game if he didn't think about his play for 10 minutes. I can feel how tilted I am right now, because I feel like I should not be losing these games. Okay. Or he... The one answer in his entire deck is Pufferfish, and I mean, on top of having double Swordfish, double Dread Corsair draw, you also draw the Pufferfish. I mean, you've only, when you had drawn this, you had only drawn an addition, you've only seen 4 additional cards, so it makes sense that you would have it, but am I just dead? Does take 13, yeah, I'm dead.
I can't win them all.
Oh well, what can you do? What can you do? Life from Death is actually just awful. Card is actually just terrible. Card on paper is one of the single most value cards I've seen, but in practice, it's awful and unplayable. Feels fucking bad, man. Anyways, we actually had time for one last game, so let's queue it up, and maybe we're lucky enough to walk away with one win. Alright guys, yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys all there.
Goth versus Maiev.
Alright,
Can escape my fury.
another rogue. I feel this card is only playable if you keep it in your opener, so I'm gonna keep it. I'm also gonna keep the Arbor Up because I think Arbor Up is a really good card. I'm gonna hope he has nothing to play on one here. Well, I lose the game. Well, I've lost the game. It was fun while it lasted. It was really fun while it lasted. Too bad it lasted one turn. Oh, this is so awful. Actually so awful. Okay. This brings me up to... I mean, look at my opponent's draws, man. How am I actually supposed to compete with this? Third one pirate pulling pirate. And getting YouTube and getting patches. Oh. It's insane how good this start is, and yet it doesn't matter because he slams pufferfish here and I concede the game. Oh. That is not pufferfish. Good for me, I guess. I don't think it matters. I think I've taken too much damage to come back, actually. Yeah, I've taken way too much damage to actually come back in this game. Eight, 16, 17. I mean, show me second South Sea Captain, or South Sea Deckhand. Oh, it's gonna be Captain into Deckhand, that's what it is gonna be. Actually, just Deckhand is good enough. Oh, that's 6. Show it to me. That's not the Deckhand. It's a pufferfish. That is also really good for him. Okay, do I have lethal? Xaxes? It's 1 over Xaxes. Actually, it was Xaxes at 1 HP too. God, this deck feels like shit. I'm so sad. I was actually super excited to play Beast Druid again, because I generally enjoy playing the deck every once in a while. I think it's a really fun alternative to your combo Druid decks. Like, that's something I do like. I like when a class has both combo decks and aggro decks and control decks and basically every type of deck, because not everyone likes playing the game the same way. So I like the fact that Druid has all those possibilities. There's my Diamond Reno. I was supposed to say my Diamond Rag, but it's only crafted yesterday. That is such a cool diamond. And now for like the next week, we're going to be playing that. I won't even lie. And then as for the pack opening, I'm just going to make sure I'm not tripping. Zola came... Zola the Gorgon. came from Kobolds and Catacombs. So I'm gonna open some Kobolds packs until the, oh no wait, the mini set came out today. Ah fuck it, we're opening 4 Kobolds packs. Where's Kobolds and Catacombs? Solely because I want to get closer to having the Diamond Zola. Yeah, also I have 500 of these that I got after purchasing the mini set, so yeah. With that being said, what do we get in here? Sorry, I was checking a Discord notification I got from one of my teachers. Golden rare, I'm okay with that. I believe I have all the rares in this set. I believe I'm only missing legendaries and epics. So hopefully we can open up some epics, maybe a legendary. That would be great. I know I had 2 of those, so I'm fair. I'm like, now I'm 100% sure I'm only missing legendaries and epics. Also had 2 Hooked Reapers, but that card was playable back in the day. Sadly, nothing but 40 dust. Spent 400 gold, got 80 dust, 120 dust, whatever. 155, damn. Big baller over here. Alright, anyways. With that being said, let's get these new cards. Look at this gorgeous bad boy right here. Actually, hold up. Is there, can I have multiple favorite coins? You can. I hate, why can I do that with hero portraits here, and yet I can't do it with all of them? Where's, do I have to go manually? But I'm not going through all these to manually set. There was one where you just, well, I want them all to be, fuck it. Fuck, I don't want a card back actually. No card back. Genuinely curious to see what it does if no card back is selected. Anyways, let's actually talk about this aggro druid deck. I don't, oh, random one is default. Okay. Can you do the same thing with, okay, well, all right, whatever. I'm done fucking around with the menus. Anyways, with all that being said, I want to stare at my big boy right here. With all that being said, Beast Druid, sadly unplayable. I thought Life from Death would be an insanely broken card and actually make Beast Druid playable. I was mistaken, I'll be honest. The card is too slow, I think. For at least in Wild, the speed of Wild right now is turn 4/5. And I think Life from Death is too slow for a format like that. Having 6 minions die, if you play on average 2 minions a turn, which you can't do, realistically, Life from Death is only active on turn 4, where you're occasionally just dead, 1, 2, then you can't use that 1 mana to help develop your board. Yes, you don't have a 4-drop in your deck, so it does go really, really well with Bees or Oracle, but overall, I just think the card is sadly a little bit too slow. And also that means all of your minions would have had to die. So, sadly, I think it is bad. Oh well. Anyways, with all that being said, I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. If you guys did enjoy the video, don't forget to like and subscribe as always. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys all in the next one, where hopefully we can get some more dubs. Alright guys, yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.